thank you for attending this webinar and to understand what are the power skills you need to succeed in the next generation. So now let me just share my screen with you. So now why do I say power skills? Let me, okay. So why do I say power skills? So the first thing I say power skills is, and for the next generation, is because this pandemic has entirely changed the way we work, the way we communicate, the way we have been, collaborating with our stakeholders, with our friends, with our relatives, or anywhere you go. The pandemic has entirely changed it, and people have struggled. People have struggled in multiple ways. That there have been job cuts, there have been no promotions, whereas at the same time I have also witnessed a 100% hike in job offers which were released. So there was a market boom as well. So now if this is what the new normal or the next generation is, what are the skills what we need to cover or to equip ourselves with? That is what we are going to cover in today's session. Yeah. So why am I or who am I to talk about? So let me give you a quick introduction about myself. So I am Nikita Mhatre, and I am the founder of Presentation Success Community. I also am an IT professional with more than 11 years of experience in the IT field, as well as I have been actively participating or helping startups and entrepreneurs, and I'm on a mission to help more than 1 lakh entrepreneurs, professionals achieve success using presentations as a tool. So presentations as a tool is, you can interchangeably use it as the mode of communication. Okay, so this is something about me. And I also help in creating presentations, or helping you deliver strong presentations which you will remember, or your audience will remember, and you will create your own personal impact upon the audience. So that is what I help a lot of people with. Yes. So having said that, let's just get into the actual content of today's session. And before I start, I just want to see if there is any comments, anything what you are into for. So I see, yes, I see Gudia. Am I pronouncing that in the right way? Can you comment in the chat box? Okay, so having said that, yeah, so today's session, so let's talk about how jobs have evolved in the past. Jobs have always been, earlier there were, you had to have certain, you just have to be there and you are ready to do that job. So that is the reason you go and get a job. Then there were parameters like, you have to be 10th pass, then you have to be 12th pass, then you have to be graduate. Then slowly the evolution was that you have to have multiple degrees or multiple skill sets. Now, even after having an engineering or an MBA degree along with you, you may not get the job because you, even after that engineering degree, you lack the actual skills which are there, are required to get into for that job. You may not have those Python skills, or you may not have those Java skills. So that is what, though there is a lot of fresher recruitment, but then there is at the same time a mismatch. What students go with in the industry, the same kind of jobs are not what they get into. And now if you fast forward that, okay, now it's not about what all skill sets. The pandemic has changed that. What all skill sets or what all qualifications or what all educations what you get onto the table. It's more about what else do you get onto the table. I personally have been interviewing a lot of candidates for various roles. And the first thing what we see in the candidate is how is that he sends or he structures his entire introduction in a resume walkthrough. If he is able to properly able to narrate his entire journey till date, that means he has very good communication skills. That means he has really effective understanding about what needs to be the message that needs to be conveyed to the recruiter or to your interviewer for that matter. So now, apart from that, it's also, they generally don't ask what is that, what you have got, or that, where are the areas or which are the difficult situations, what have happened in your life and what is that learning, what you took from them. So that just helps us understand what are the management skills or what are the leadership skills in a particular candidate. So now, earlier, these skills were just a good to have skills, but with the evolution, with the pandemic changing the entire scenario, these have become a must have skills. Probably if you say, if you have these skills, you will have an edge over the others. You will have an edge over how you are, if you're seeking a promotion in your current job, you can portray these skills and tell them that this is what I bring onto the table and that is why I deserve a promotion. If you are getting a job, if you're going for an interview, this is what I am having and that is why you should give me a job. Because it's all remote working, it's all hybrid working, and it's all work from home culture which is there. Now, if you have to, if you're sitting alone in a closed room throughout the day, you don't know how the messaging or how your project has to be showcased to the right audience. Even if you put the best of your efforts, they may not be well received by the audience or well received by the client in front of whom you present this. So that is what I mean. And so that is why I say that skills you survived till now may not take you further. What got you here won't get you there is a very good or a bestseller by Marshall Goldsmith, and it's a must read. And this is, constantly pushed through by management that, till now you've survived because of these certain set of skill sets. And there is also a need by the management. It's not that the jobs are going to be just deleted, but now it is role-based jobs what are going to come in. There's a slight shift in the way the jobs are even there. So now what are power skills? Power skills are those skills which can't be replaced by machines. Now, why do I say that? If you have AI, if you earlier, once upon a time, everybody was in a rush to get, manual testing or those testing skill sets, those testing courses into on their resumes. They were trying to do all that. But now, if you see 5 to 10 years down the line, QA or manual testing is going to be replaced, and it is getting replaced with automation. So there is no need of humans in such roles. So what is the need? Are those technical skills really going to be asked? Because they are going to be replaced by machines. They are going to be replaced by next gen technologies. There is IoT where machines can talk to each other. There is artificial intelligence where you even are not required. If there is a certain drop in a temperature in a particular workplace, there is a trigger which is set. There is an alarm which is set. Okay, so these kind of skills are going to help you get, or help you get an edge over the others. So earlier they were named as soft skills, but they are not soft skills anymore. These are the skills of leadership, of collaboration, of personal development, and they give you the power to collaborate, to convey your message efficiently, and they give you the power to lead. That's the most important thing. Only when you're sitting at one in the same room, and if you get a feeling, or if you have a command over the subject, over the way your project has to be displayed to your audience, will you be in a power of authority, of leadership? People will look up to you. Even those small mistakes what you have made in the same project may be neglected, but the way you have presented, everybody will agree with the fact. There have been people, or there have been students in our class, they were failures, but because of some skills, they were always towards the end, they used to get less percentage, less grades, but because of some skills, they are successful in the society. And by success, what I mean is they are known, they are well known. Yeah. So it's, there was a famous quote which I came across, wherein it said that if you own a Rolls Royce, or if you own a Mercedes, nobody is going to ask, what is your qualification? That is the power of success. And who here doesn't want to be successful? Yeah. So everybody strives for success. So what is that what you should ensure to get these skill sets in you? So there's a company named Entity Data, which is a global IT services provider, which says that developing power skills is a key priority for the company. Earlier, they were only focusing on technical skill sets. They were only focusing on motivating or pushing the employees to develop their technical skills. But now there has been a gradual shift, and the priority is develop your power skills. So now, if by now you have you have got an idea about what these skill sets are. So let me just break it down further. So communication and teamwork, leadership and management, productivity and collaboration, personal development and wellness. By communication and teamwork, if you are, as I said, if you're able to narrate, or if you're able to put forth what your work or what your message has been for a project, you are able to delegate the right work to your team, and at the same time you're able to collaborate with them in a very effective way. That is going to help you succeed. You are going to be well known. You are going to be appreciated. And do they help only in a management setup, or if you're a professional? No. Even if you are an entrepreneur, you will have to work with people. Ultimately, nobody works for companies. People work for people. So having these leadership or management skill sets, you don't become a leader of a company. You'll become a leader of a group of people. Yeah. Now, what I mean by productivity? What I mean by productivity is the moment you increase your communication skills, your presentation skills, you're able to gel very well with your team. You get better productivity. You are able to collaborate well. And that is what sets you apart from the rest. You are well known, and that is what you want to be. Personal development and wellness, by that what I mean is, if you are happy not only in the workplace, but if you are, it's not, personal development doesn't mean that only what you do after the work hours is what I'm going to focus on. Personal development, something that is apart from, you are encouraging yourself to do some activities which help you increase your productivity, at the same time help you balance your mental state of mind. That is what is personal development and wellness. Yeah. So apart from that, now what does McKinsey say about this? So McKinsey says that these skills, irrespective of the sector, the occupation, the geographical region, every employee are going to need these set of foundational power skills that will help them add value beyond what can be done by automated systems and intelligent machines. They can help them operate in a digital environment, and they can continually adapt to new way of working and new technologies. So however difficult the next gen technology is, it won't bring you down even if you're not well versed with that. It is just a matter of equipping yourself, and that can be done on your job. So does this only limit to your professional skills, your business skills, or the success of your at your job? No. If you equip these skills, you stand a chance to be happy, to be successful in your friends, your colleagues, your family, and you resonate the same to them. You are able to give those vibes of happiness, of success to them, because it becomes a part of your nature. It becomes your part of your daily habit of equipping these skills. The moment you're able to communicate very well with your colleague, you have equipped the same way, you become the same way with your friends as well. It's a very structured, so it doesn't happen that I wanted to say something but he took something else and he meant, and that's the reason there was a confusion between both of us. There are less chances of these kind of scenarios happening in your life, in your personal life as well. So now, if as I come towards the end of this session, I am going to tell you about a presentation success community a bit, and what do we do here. So I help in presentation, creating or delivering successful, structured, effective presentations. And these can be investor pitch, this can be sales presentation, these can be your corporate presentations, these can be your personal resumes as well. These can be your introductory presentations as well. That's the need of the job. These days, the because everything is happening on a virtual basis, HRs are asking candidates to present themselves to their team members in the form of a presentation. And I personally have helped multiple people create these kind of introduction presentations. Because when you're talking in front of somebody, it becomes easier to tell. But when you have to do it in a virtual manner, just imagine the kind of struggle you will have. So I help in creating such effective presentations. And it's not necessary that you have to come to me every time. Because of the course what I have created, you will be able to deliver effective presentations each time, irrespective of the place where you are. May it be your job, may it be your investor pitch, anywhere. So for that, if you want to seek any inputs, or for that, I would suggest you to join my community on Facebook, which is named by Presentation Success Community. And I also have a YouTube channel named by Presentation Success Community. So please do subscribe to that for more such tips. Yeah. So thank you and God bless.